Well, here we are. It's Boxing Day and Christmas is a distant memory. Forget the turkey, forget the pigs in blankets, because tonight it's all about the hockey. The Sheffield Steelers and the Nottingham Panthers here at the Motorpoint Arena. The barn is completely sold out for this one, and for both teams, the season of goodwill is over. Tonight's game is sponsored by the AJKM Hockey Barn, where youngsters get fully trained by professionals. The highlight show is brought to you in association with the Nottingham Legend, Nottingham's #1 family-friendly hockey pub. It's time to go to the action.
Panthers onto possession, and three in the play. Across the line comes Billingsley. Save made, rebounds at the side of the net. The Panthers can't get to it, and Whistle is trying desperately to cover it up, and finally he does.
Well, the Steelers get caught up ice a little bit. It's a clear 3-on-2 for the Panthers with some good hard back check again. But still, that middle drive to the net, the shot comes in from Billingsley, who, like we were talking about, is going to play a little bit up front in this game. Panthers just can't get their sticks on that rebound. Whistle just wasn't able to hold on to it. Luckily for him, his teammates come back and push the puck under his blocker there so he can hang on to it.
Whistle very nearly got away from him in the end. He did well to reverse it back to the near side. Johnson's pass was broken up by Pither. Lee's shot deflected to the corner. Final 30 seconds. Puck is with Owens. Makes the move on Hurtubise and then goes around Lee. Look at this from Jordan Owens. It's a really good move, and it's a really good save from Garnett to deny Matheson.
What a great play there by Owens. Look at the moves. Makes a nice move on the blue line on Lee. And he's got his head up. He's looking to see who's coming late. Little fake there, nice little backhand pass to the slot area, and a good scoring opportunity here for the Steelers. All the time in the world to pick your spot, but again, Garnett aggressive come.
Steelers back to 5 skaters with 5 sticks. Panthers in the offensive zone, and it's another kick save from Whistle. That right pad's been busy a couple of times in the first 5 minutes of this second period. Opportunity here for Lee, who hammers one, and it's blocked in front. Pither. Lee from the angle, this one is deflected away. Another shot comes through from Olsen, tipped in! It's Guptill again! He scored 2 last time out here against Sheffield, and he scored here to open the scoring.
Well, what the Panthers did well on that shift is they just got pucks to the net. They kept hammering shots to the net, forcing Whistle to make save after save. Olsen gets his head up, and then there's a nice shot from Olsen. And Guptill's able to get his stick on it, giving Whistle no chance on that. He's moving one way, the puck moves the other. Just some good offensive zone play from the Panthers, and it was all about just shooting the puck, getting puck. We haven't seen a lot of shots. You mentioned that after the first period. On that shift alone, I think the Panthers had at least 3-4 shots, and one ends up in the back of the net.
O'Connor across to the far side, then centered towards Dowd. He didn't get a touch. Westerling. O'Connor. Shot goes wide. It comes back towards Matheson. He can't lift it in. And Garnett is able to gather it under his glove. There's a little bit of after starts for the first time today.
You're right, Matheson just couldn't get that puck up, couldn't get enough of the puck. And Garnett was stretching for it to get, eventually use those long arms of his to get his glove on it. Right there, the puck is bouncing, and Matheson just can't get enough on it. And Garnett stretches forward and drags that puck in underneath his chest.
McFadden. Hard pass to the far side. Again, Garnett is out. Gets there ahead of Pitt. Betteridge misses on the clearing attempt. Oh, what a disaster that could have been for Garnett. He gloved it down and the Steelers couldn't put it in. I don't think he realised that he got Buzzio right there. Needless turnover. So nearly a goal. It might still be. McGrath takes a deflection and Garnett covers up, and he's the most relieved man in the Motorpoint Arena.
Well, Garnett didn't realize Buzzio came out from behind, and Buzzio was so shocked that Garnett put the puck down in his space. He kind of reacted a little bit like he couldn't believe he got the puck there, but good reaction from the defenseman helping his goalie out in that situation. But you're right, it could have been a disaster for Garnett and the Panthers.
Della Rovere hit by Hughes. Johnson switches it across. Steelers bounce it out. And here goes McGrath, trying to put the moves on Lapine. He does so, he tries to bring it in front. The puck is there, and the Steelers have scored! It's Jonathan Phillips at the top of the crease to level the game.
Well, I think Garnett is complaining that he was run over. But just a great drive to the net right here. This is how you get your goals, and you create some good opportunities for your teammates. You just drive hard around the defenseman. And you knew there was going to be a video review there. The question will be, did the forward take the goalie out, or did the defenseman push him into the goalie? Garnett certainly was complaining about it. He felt he was interfered with. There was some contact there. It'll be up to the referee to decide who did what and when.
These teams have played plenty of overtime games this season. Hurtubise gets it on the reach. He's in, and he misses. Oh, that was the Panthers' big chance for Mark Hurtubise, but he'll get another one almost straight away. Drops it off, scored! It's whistling up from the back.
Well, the Steelers got caught on that long pass. Johnson lost his footing a little bit, which created an opportunity for the Panthers to keep possession in the offensive zone. And Riesling has been very good in this game, has kept his composure throughout, even though he's been tested a few times. Jumps in off the blue line and fires a rocket past Whistle. Whistle's made some great saves here in the third period, but finally the pressure of the Panthers. They get the go-ahead goal with 6 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the third period.
There's 45 seconds left for Steelers to work with, and they hit it through the middle to Matheson. The defenseman's in, and he's found the top corner.
Well, what happened on that play is Matheson moved up on the play earlier on the power play, but rather than come back, he just sat and waited. And as soon as they got possession, he took off behind the Panthers defenseman, and that was a superb pass up to Matheson. And for a defenseman, he looks like a first-line forward on this play. Beats Garnett up and over his glove. A great move from Matheson. What a play from the Steelers, catching the Panthers, nabbing a little bit on the back on that one. So they tie it up here late in the third period.
Billingsley with a tangle behind the plate. That all breaks up as Kovacs moves across the line. Takes the shot on, it deflects wide off the legs of Aaron Johnson. Pelini! Save made by Whistle, and it's a panicky clearance from the Steelers. Anywhere will do. After Whistle comes up big, he's done that a few times in this third period.
Well, you can see the Steelers are tired out there in the ace. They were missing their coverage in the defensive zone. A few of the players are bent over trying to get their breath back. Should not have a guy wide open like that in the slot area.
Can Owens pinch it? He can't. Billingsley's there. And the Steelers just about recover, but it's going to cost a penalty on Owens. He's guilty of a hook. If the Panthers might be able to take advantage with Garnett on the bench for the extra skater. It's 4-on-3. There's a power play coming if they don't score. Hurtubise, save, Pelini! Saved by Whistle. The Steelers have kept it out, but the Panthers will get their power play chance. Owens is going to have to go to the penalty box in overtime.
Well, the Steelers were in a little bit of trouble on that shift, especially after the delayed call. The Panthers had a 4-on-3 for a little bit, but Whistle finds a way to keep that puck out of the back of the net. Everyone collapsed down to help him out and finally get a touch on it.
First round of the shootout. Pither against Whistle. And the Steelers netminder makes the save. Tried to go low and the stick save made. Round two. Oh, and it's wonderful. He waited and lifted it gently and successfully over Whistle.
He did. I'm not sure if he fanned on it a little bit because of the way the puck was moving around. He just flips it a little bit here. Now, I guess that is intentional. That's an incredible play.
Out. And he never gets his shot away. Whistle gets across and makes the save with the blocker. Robert Dowd trying to tie things up for Sheffield. And he does. Garnett completely deked out of the play.
Wow.
Whistle closes the 5-hole. O'Connor could give the Steelers the lead here in round 4. And Garnett says no. And he tried to go low as well. And that means that if the Steelers score this shot could end it all. He tried to dangle it in, and Garnett denied him. Oh, and it's wonderful. Around Garnett and onto the backhand.
For the Steelers.
Kovac scored last time. He has to score now to keep the game alive. He doesn't. The Steelers are winners on Boxing Day.
Well, you got to give Whistle a lot of credit in this game. He played unbelievable for the Steelers. Made some quality saves in that third period to keep the Steelers, in the game and giving them a chance.
Yeah, tough game with a result that perhaps you didn't want.
Yeah, obviously it was really close to the end there, and in the shootout kind of go either way. So we just have to kind of put in the back of our minds and go in tomorrow and get the 2 points.
Will that overtime and penalties affect everybody tomorrow?
If we're tired or not, I don't think so. I think that's part of the game, and we're all ready to do that. So I think you can expect a good effort from us tomorrow too.
Will it be better playing Sheffield tomorrow because you want to avenge today?
Yeah, I think so. Anytime you lose to a team, you want to get right back at it and try to beat them. And thank God we play them in 24 hours. So hopefully we get some luck on our side and get the win tomorrow.